Destiny can go.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
Fuck.
I see you looking at me wondering, Ziggy, how do you keep that shit so clean? That's why I'm proud to present today's sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. WitcherNetflix.com is a new thing. Maybe a couple days, but this is an awesome website. Look at this. 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 I haven't gone through all this because it's going to spoil some stuff for me. And don't worry, that's not on your end. I'm getting like 2 frames when I go through this. But conjunction of the spheres, it has a timeline here, different colors for Geralt, for Yennefer, and then wherever series, light blue or something. But look at this. Look at this. Yennefer's born. This one's Geralt. And then on the gray is like history of the world timeline. Where are we at? Attending Aretuza Academy. And it has a location on the map too. This is sick. So I'm not going to go too deep into this because this is probably going to spoil some stuff. But if you haven't seen this already, WitcherNetflix.com. On to the episode. Let's go. It just crosses into beautiful Narnia land. But they're all female. Some kind of Witcher Amazons.
You are in Brokilon Forest.
That doesn't seem familiar to me at all. What do we got? A tree with a broken sword. Broken lawn sword forest.
Don't give me that look, shitling.
Shitling.
Why we had to call him?
Shitling. It's my new favorite thing. The Selkie-Moor monster mentioned in the episode is specific to the show. There's no mention of such a creature anywhere else in the Witcher lore. And then just from Wikipedia.com to get more context on this, they're similar to like mermaids and mermen and sirens, things like that. Okay, so it's unique to the show, but it still has some kind of context.
Oh, this is... Oh, sorry. It's just Geralt's usually so stingy with the details. And then what happened?
Oh, I love him.
He died?
Huh?
He's fine.
I
Witcher, oh valley, a friend of humanity.
Thank you.
Bard doing a bard's job.
But instead,
I love how
what
there's
I'm asking for
steam
is
coming off
a
him.
team
I
that
love how
will
he's
count on-
bathing him. This makes no sense.
I'm not your friend. You're sausage in the wrong country.
Their banter is so funny.
Not even.
Wonder if he hits him with the Witcher 3 bath scene with
This is
just
what
the
happens when you
legs
get old. You
out.
get monster hunting nonsense is
Well, I mean,
over.
Iceborne just dropped, so no, there's a whole new expansion.
Right, so stick close to me, look mean, and pretend you're a mute. Can't have anyone finding out who you actually are.
Geralt of Rivia, mighty Witcher!
Oh, this episode's funny, man.
Well, why are you dressed like a sad silk trader?
Princess, so that's got to be her daughter, which we haven't seen before.
Drop your trousers.
Just in the middle of the court.
Of a cat and a coward.
Galante of Sintra!
What a badass. Just bust in there, covered in blood, with their armor on.
No, Jig.
They must have had a blast filming this. It's interesting. I wonder if if it's really that important, genealogy-wise, that she's got dark hair, but her daughter and her granddaughter have like almost platinum type hair. 21andMe, Ancestry.com, maybe some, some little shady's going on. You have your mother's blood, you'll be fine? Instead of saying you have my blood? So, fuck, what's the relationship here? Somebody in the comments let me know. You have your mother's blood instead of saying you have my blood, you'll be fine. Okay,
Mother's blood. You'll be fine.
I thought this made sense, but maybe not. Maybe they're not actually.
Came to be in Brokilon Forest.
Well, wouldn't they know? Because they're armed with crossbows and they were shooting arrows at Dara. So clearly, like, some of them were shooting at the other guy and they let her wander in, right? I'm not really sure what dryads mean in this context.
I'm so glad you're
I know what a dryad is in D&D,
It's going
but...
to be all right.
Oh, he's kind of in an awkward spot, actually.
Neither.
Yeah, he's kind of in an awkward spot.
I'm Princess Cirilla.
Nani? Okay, all right. I mean, I'm going to take it at face value that she's the daughter of Peleda, or what, Pavetta, who's the daughter of whatever her name is, and not that they're not related because the hair color, and then when she said you have your mother's blood, like that kind of threw me off, but I'm just going to take this at face value because he's saying your grandmother and she didn't challenge him on it, so sure. Sure, until proven otherwise, I'm not going to open up another bag of portal worms.
Raping.
Nah. It's not worth it. This might be the most fun I've had watching one of these episodes. Oh God, this episode is
I'm
really
one of five
funny.
brothers with no sisters. My potent seed inside Pavetta will produce
Oh
the
my
strongest of males.
days. My potent seed. My man seed.
Sintra is in crown.
Okay, well then I totally have my geography
drink.
wrong.
Sintra is indeed the jewel of the North.
Okay.
Yet Nilf.
For some reason I thought Nilfgaard was from the north. But I guess in The Witcher 3 you start what is like White Orchid, like in Temeria or something, so then maybe they've like already taken Sintra and came down. Okay, so alright. Boy, you're roasting this poor guy.
Boring.
Oh shit. Come on, Yennefer. Most powerful sorceress in the land. Let's go. What the fuck? What the fuck? This reminds me of like Johnny Cage fighting Scorpion in the woods.
Round one, fight.
Okay, she's Doctor Strange in it.
Provide your king
Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, nameless soldier has to die. Yep. Oh! Tripping on sand. We all hate when that happens. You better start ripping up all that cloth and
They're still tracking us.
brooches and hair pendants and everything.
Get up, he used his witch.
What?
How did you not foresee this? You're supposed
What?
to protect me.
Well, you just dug your own grave. I mean, I get why they have to write it like that, but rest in peace, lady. I ain't saving you. I mean, I wouldn't. Oh, you got her, King. Oh, I know what happened. Tee-hee. Cold-blooded. What are we looking at here? Ugh. Kind of mix between Sonic and Knuckles. Oh shit! And somehow he ends up like being responsible for her grandchild somehow. Okay. Ice
Prize has been called. You kill them?
shit.
Kill me.
This guy's a badass. Oh fuck. She is not happy about. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. What the hell just happened here? Law of surprise is something important, I guess. Oh my days. Wait, what?
Take her instead.
This thing is back? This magical pendant is just back in her hair? Didn't she rip that off? And stomp on it? And crush it? With her heel? Whatever. We won't talk about that. It's fine. Oof. I'm not a parent, but fuck that.
Finish her. Babality. Babality.
Yennefer's back. Kamehameha. hear the baby whining. I don't hear the little babe whining. And that also kind of goes back to, fuck, that's rough. It also kind of goes back to,
Dooney.
like for what she was mentioning, for the past 3 decades, she's had to like just wipe this guy's ass, you know, metaphorically speaking. But she's had to watch this other woman give birth, whatever, 3, 4, 5 times, knowing that I don't know if she cares. Maybe she shouldn't go down that path. Maybe she doesn't give a shit. I don't know. But her womanhood, you know, her womb and uterus gotten ripped out by that guy as part of her transformation. So maybe that also bothers her. Like, I have to imagine that plays into it, because otherwise it's just some random kid from that bitch of a mom.
Whatever windfall he came home to find would be mine.
Oh, that's stupid.
So the law of... Okay, so... like a king goes out with his army on a campaign, and instead of traditionally, like, Eastern European stuff, you save my life, give me a wish and I'll grant you whatever you want, money, gold, land, stuff like that. And they can choose the law of surprise. Whatever he comes back to, he would get. So you're like rolling the dice, right? Because it could be nothing.
Carousing with the beast that swindled your stupid father.
Tis no swindle. Asking for payment.
That's so confusing. Swindled your stupid father? Like, it sounds like someone... Okay, whatever. Someone will clear that up. I don't know if they're blood related or not. The way that she talks... The way that she's talking about her Pavetta's parents as if she's not them. Dude, I'm going to go around just law surprising everybody.
Dooney, mother.
For Christmas, law surprise, dog.
I will marry him.
Birthday? What do you want for your birthday, Ziggy?
I will finally
law surprise, dog.
be free.
Is that some dodge this? So that kind of brings up like episode 1 when Ciri cries and like the glasses start to shimmer. She's not as powerful as her, clearly. No, Goku, you're using too much life force. This is like some Dark Phoenix type shit going on here. Wolverine's got to bust in there, pop an Estus flask. Okay, Mousak, actual mage. What do you got? One of the things I wish there's no end game to this. Meaning, like, it's not like they're floating continuously up, and it's not like the room is getting ripped apart or people are getting hurt. So as interesting visually as this scene is, like them trying to overcome that powerful magic, I don't feel like any urgency. I don't feel like the room is getting ripped apart and the characters are on the verge of being like physically torn in half from the power of this magic, or Pavetta and Dooney are like literally being pulled like upwards in perpetuity or something. I just like, why is it important? I mean, I get why you'd want to stop them, but like, why is it important that they do stop them, right? I don't really know, like, yeah, I don't feel the sense of urgency in this scene to like really overcome it. It could just, okay, well, we just hide here and wait it out, I guess. I mean, I know why you'd want to do it, right? But if you show, okay, we have a, like, physically this room is getting ripped apart, we only have so much time to stop them. Otherwise, it just felt like, yeah, I mean, this could go on for hours. It's kind of what it felt like. So maybe, I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know. I haven't checked the wiki. I don't know. But maybe, okay, just roll with me for a sec, okay? Go on a mental journey with me. Maybe the reason, and I still can't remember her freaking name, with the queen, whatever the queen's name is, Daenerys. Maybe the reason Daenerys wanted Geralt to kill Dooney when he showed up and was so mad about the Law of Surprise. She knows what the Law of Surprise is. She's a queen. She's heard about it before. Okay, maybe, and going back to what I was saying earlier about how, are they really related? Because they got different hair, and she's talking about your mother instead of my blood. Maybe, all right? Maybe some type of Game of Thrones like Ned Stark shit happened where Ragnar Law surprised somebody else and got Pavetta as a kid. So that's why she hates the Law Surprise so much. That's why she was talking as if she was, to me, she was talking as if she wasn't her mother. You have your mother's blood, or you make your mother proud, or something like that. Your stupid father. It seems like a little off, just to me. I could totally be wrong. So maybe Pavetta is not actually her child, like bloodline-wise. Different hair. They have powers. She doesn't have powers. I think they have different eye color, too. She hates the Law of Surprise. Maybe. I don't know. She doesn't seem too surprised that she just did all that. It's not like she was looking around in awe or horror or shock. I love Yasker on the right holding her hand as they got up.
I thought your grandmother's gift had skipped you, as it did me.
Okay, well, throw out what I just said. I have no idea. But Ziggy, it's just a recessive trait.
Destiny has
It's fine.
spoken.
Okay, yeah, you're right also. You're right
And I have
also.
listened.
Because Queen Calanthius agreed to my proposal of marriage.
When? When did she do that? Did he just nut up and just say it? Okay. All right, that's some alpha male shit right there. He's agreed to marry me. I did? I did? You did? Oh yeah, my dude, Hawkeye. Everyone's just drunk all the time. That's what they mean by forget. Just straight up whiskey. We don't remember shit.
What's going to be okay?
I can't remember anything. Well, she can drink the waters because they don't want to harm Brokilon. But she probably doesn't want to keep drinking it to stay there, right? This is Red Bull vodka. Is that even a thing anymore? Do people still drink that? Red Bull vodka? Comes back with Norman Reedus, just Death Stranding. So he was supposed to be cured from this curse when the 12th bell rang, and he was waiting for the 12th bell to ring, and then he met her, and then they fell in love? So why isn't he cured?
Greatest ballad yet?
If you're alive in the morning, don't grub for trout in any peculiar rivers until dawn.
Grove for trout?
I cannot start a new life in the shadow of a life dead.
Fine. I claim the tradition as you have. The lore of surprise. Give me that which you already have, but don't know.
She didn't like that. She didn't like that.
What have you done, Witcher?
Fear not, your majesty. If I'm seen in your kingdom again, it'll be to kill a real monster, not lay claim to a crop or a new pup. Destiny can go.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
Fuck.
Clearly the girl has access to immense primal power.
Yeah. I have no idea how to control it.
Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, he got a piece of cloth or something. Would they really let Dara stay there? He is like, he is the only dude here, right? Question marks? Dara? Hello? Dara? Hello? Dara? I mean, would they really let him stay here? So, okay, all right. Okay. They shot him, but then took him in anyway. We have to imagine they only took him in because Ciri asked for him. Otherwise, he would have been dead. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to pretend like the reason this dude is still alive is because Ciri. That's what I'm going to pretend. Ciri managed to get into Brokilon, and that's really special. She needed Dara, so they didn't just off him. It looks cool as shit. What are you, child? Declan DeBara. Okay. All right. So this episode was hilarious, very funny. I really liked Geralt's storyline. Ciri's was cool. Yennefer's was also cool. Yennefer's just jumped up 3 decades from when we last saw her. Geralt, Jaskier, Dandelion is a normal human from what I remember. So we have to imagine he's like kind of still where he is. So it's possible Yennefer's like in the same timeline as him. Ciri's still obviously forward. He has a kid. He has a kid now. The only thing that I'm like, I don't know. There's a little part of me that's like, maybe Pavetta and Ciri aren't actually related to Daenerys. I still can't remember her name. Fuck. I don't know what her name is. Because we've never seen a picture of Ragnar, so I don't know what he looks like or where he's from. Because remember in episode 1, they're like, why is Ciri asks, why is Nilfgaard here? And the queen looks at her knowingly, and Mousak looks at her knowingly, like, they're here for you, dog. So Fringilla clearly knows, or the king in Nilfgaard clearly knows, or Hawkeye knows, like, something special with this girl. The whole reason we came south is to find just this one girl for some reason. This is probably like my favorite episode. I think this is my favorite episode so far. First episode was really godlike, but this one might be my favorite just because the dialogue was so good. The scenes with Geralt and Jaskier are just hilarious. Their chemistry is so good. So good. And when he goes, fuck. It's just godlike. All right. Well, stay tuned for episode 5, brought to you by Raid Shadow.